Greetings YouTube, Lucas here, and today we're doing another tier list. Joining me are Nationalist Rhine and
Hello.
Wallace.
Hi.
So we're ranking MTR trains and MTR lines, so we're starting off with trains because it's easier.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So the first one is this, right?
We'll start by chronologically, no,
Yeah.
actually historically. So the first one, the KCR Kitson 264s, they were no, not the 280. That's
This
the
one.
280 you're touching. Yes. Not much to say about it, but they were pretty decent in terms of speed and timetable.
So we do
So
put it in
pretty
decent
decent.
tier. Decent
Yeah.
tier. And
Reasons,
the
okay.
280.
So we're actually the Typo Bell. The Typo Bell,
Oh, this?
yeah. There were two motor coaches bought by the KCR from the US. They were actually pretty fast, pretty awesome, like 60 miles per hour on its first trial run. But however,
Damn.
it was dismantled by the Japanese.
That's really
So it
sad,
goes
not
on
gonna
the
lie.
awesome tier. So
Awesome.
it's
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome. And then
Understandable.
this is next, right?
yeah. The KCR 280s, they were bought by for emergency as like most of the trains by the KCR were dismantled and taken away by the Japanese.
Once again, very
These were
sad.
these survived pretty longer than their Dutch sisters. They survived until 1962.
Oh,
12 of these were bought, and they were pretty reliable as well. So I guess this goes in the decent tier.
Decent.
I
And
have
then,
literally no knowledge in
yeah,
these
me neither.
older trains.
Marco's carrying us all. And
Yeah,
then
Yeah.
the Shuttlecock one was next, right?
yeah. So the
Yeah.
Shuttlecock railway
Narrow
locomotive,
gauge.
it's a narrow gauge as usual. Goes at 2 foot if I remember correctly. Um, it served the Shuttlecock line. Two of these locomotives were.
Hello, who's this? Who just joined?
Do you mind? Do you mind, Marcus? Do you have to?
Oh yeah, we're ranking MTR trains. If you
He's
wanna, you can.
recording.
Oh,
Okay, he just left anyway,
Okay.
continue.
all right. So the KCR's the narrow gauge locomotive was built by W.G. Bagnall in Britain. Two of
Mm-hmm.
these locomotives was sent to the Shuttlecock Railway in 1924 to 1928. They were then sold to the Victoria Sugar Mill in the Philippines. One locomotive is back in Hong Kong, as you can
On the
see,
railway
and
museum, in the railway museum.
the other is gonna be running at the Vale of Rheidol in Wales. So it
Let's
goes on
go.
the decent tier.
Let's freaking go somewhere, Wales. And now, and then Locomotive 51, right? Sir Alexander.
Yeah,
Hey,
Alexander.
that one.
What was it again? Alexander Graham? No, I wasn't. I
This
think it
one,
was pretty decent.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah.
decent
decent.
as well. And now
Not bad.
onto the stuff we're more familiar with,
Yeah.
the
The
pre-refurbished KCR
Ah,
EMU.
yeah.
Let's freaking go.
Think that's
Yellowhead.
probably at decent or awesome. I would.
Yeah,
I guess. I guess decent as well. Yeah,
yeah,
they were
Okay.
pretty.
decent. And then the pre-refurbished M trains.
Hmm.
They
I would.
kind of look like the current Chunwan line and
Yeah,
Kwangtong line ones.
Yeah,
but
because
No,
they're just
no
there's
the
the
difference.
same
face is like
thing.
white. The front is
No,
like
not
extremely
much of a
white.
difference
Not
really.
much of a difference, but
Yeah.
maybe decent here as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling decent. And then MLR.
MLR. Maybe the doors at
These are like iconic.
Yeah.
yeah.
So are the M trains. Maybe awesome
Okay.
tier or god
Maybe
tier.
the awesome tier. I
Awesome
guess
tier.
the awesome
Yes.
tier.
Awesome. And then M trains. I rode these every day, almost every day before COVID came.
I can say the same. I can say the same
God
thing.
tier,
Okay.
right? Easy god
It
tier.
has to be the god tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
easy god
nostalgia.
tier, man.
Satisfying doors.
Nostalgia.
Satisfying.
Yeah. And then what was next? The K train.
K
The
train.
K
Here we go.
train.
I made two separate ones because
Oh,
Chungkwon O line and Tung Chung line.
oh.
I take them every
Like I
day.
thought they were the same thing. Like the Tung
Uh,
Chung line and the Chungkwon
these
line,
run
they use the
No,
faster,
same
not
thing.
right?
really.
These run faster.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
But these run a bit slower.
Yeah, these run
Like
a
Yeah.
bit slower because it's urban line, not commuter style.
hmm
So the K trains, the urban line ones, they're at the Chongqing line, and when we go to like Quarry Bay and to Yaotong, it's very quiet,
Yeah,
and the
it's
club
actually
doors
like
are
the
cool
most
too.
quiet train in the
Yeah,
entire among the MTR rolling stock.
I rarely get to encounter the Chungkwang O lines, the M trains. I rarely get to see them.
Yeah, because there's only 3 on the TKO.
The
On the
yeah.
majority of them is just the one on the God tier. What was it called again? I
M
forgot.
train. No wait.
Yeah,
Most of the M trains are like on the Chunwan, Kuntong, and Island line.
even the
And
Chungkwang O
Kuntuan
line.
line has C trains.
Yeah, it's so. Do we put this in awesome or decent or god?
I guess meh.
Meh. You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
maybe.
it's not bad, definitely.
And then Tungchung line, K train. These go a lot faster because it's the Tungchung line
Mm.
is a commuter line.
Commuter
But I
line
guess
that
that doesn't make many difference though.
Not much
not
difference.
much of difference.
Maybe both. We're
So
putting both in meh. Maybe.
yeah.
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 Now
All
for
right.
the
At Trans CAFEMU, bro. I love
Okay,
this train. It's my
you have
favorite.
some personal opinions on that, right?
Door
personal
slam.
opinion.
Door slam. You know what? These door slams, they frighten me. They frightened me when I was small.
I
Yeah.
don't know why. It just wasn't necessary. Like, was it really necessary? Just
No,
close the
like we
door.
had
It
Like,
like
scared the
stop.
the K trains were pretty gentle with the doors, and then the A train was like boom. No,
scare the hell out of the people, and so that they don't rush the
it does
doors.
help with people rushing into the trains or rushing out. It's like
Indeed.
nope, you rush out, you get
No, nah,
clipped.
Yeah.
nah, just no.
All right. So these go in the awesome tier or the god
Yeah,
tier, I
sure.
guess.
Let's put it in awesome just to make it a
Yeah.
little more fair. Airport
Oh,
Express,
the
yo,
Airport Express lines,
I love
the ones that
this.
you
I
love.
take them
Yeah,
rarely, but
Rarely as well,
very rarely.
because we
rarely.
literally have bus routes to the airport now. Why the hell would you still want to take
I
the
only
Airport
rode it twice
Express
for
line?
fun anyway.
You're rich. You're just
Um,
rich.
You rich man.
bro,
How
You
I'm
just
much
not
have
are
no.
those
rich.
tickets?
You
How
just
much
can't
It's a
are
spend your
those
hundred
money.
bucks,
tickets,
sure,
bro?
but
You
it's
just
for
can't
the
spend
spend.
your money.
So I needed to relieve myself. Okay, uh,
Okay.
Okay, very well.
Okay.
decent or
So
awesome or
I guess the god tier, bro.
go.
Okay.
You know you love this.
The
You
seats.
know
Yeah,
you
but
love
these
this.
go the
The
seats
seats.
though. The seats
The seats are very comfortable,
plain
yeah.
styled,
Yes.
2 doors per car, and also luggage car. You could check in your luggage. That's a
Can we
factor to
go in
consider
there
in
though?
the.
I don't
No,
think we. Yeah. Okay.
actually, that's a factor to consider when ranking the lines as well. SP 1900. I bet you,
Uh,
Marco, you ride them every
yup,
day.
yup,
You ride them
yup,
every day.
yup. I
You
do,
do.
I
Okay.
do, I do.
I think it's like decent or above.
Yeah, it's actually if you look at the front, it's actually the front is really unique as well,
Yeah, very unique.
Okay.
It's
and
been used since 2003. The East Rail line uses this
yeah,
too.
yeah. But sadly, they were
Yeah, but
retired, replaced with the Korean 1141Bs.
Yeah,
oh, okay. But
These,
they
yeah,
catch
they're
it.
also pretty quiet as well.
Yeah.
yeah, they are really quiet,
Awesome tier, probably.
especially like between in that tunnel between Chunwan West and Kamshung Road.
Yeah,
It
Hmm.
only gets pretty loud when the shuttle doors probably close itself.
yeah.
I
And
okay.
The driver's cab doors make a lot of noise when closing, like so.
yeah,
Yeah, when I take the SP
it goes like
1900s day,
Yeah, you can
something
hear it
like
from
that.
like the platform as well with like
I
doors. Should we
mhm.
go in awesome or
I guess
Yeah.
decent?
awesome.
Awesome tier, probably.
When I take
Yeah,
the Tunma line, I'm at the front or rear cars. Yeah, the driver's cab doors are really loud.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can agree,
yeah,
especially when I'm going to Meifu.
definitely. Disneyland Resort M trains. Make
This
the
Mm,
is
Mickey
the
pick the Mickey train.
I
soft soft seats, but
soft seats, but yeah,
Do we get to ride it often? Not really.
no,
not much memories of no much. There's not many memories with this
Yeah,
one.
same.
I
Not
probably
much.
would ride this in the future, maybe just
I
to
mean,
for stuff.
rarely, if you would go to Sunny Bay, you'd often just either go to Discovery Bay because like DBR buses.
Yeah.
There's
I
the
don't
Met
really go
tier?
to Disneyland nowadays.
Me neither, really.
the
Met
only
tier,
I
maybe.
only went
Should we
to
go?
I only went to Disneyland twice, once by boat and once by the resort line.
Yeah. All right. So this goes in the meh, right?
Yeah, the Met.
Yeah.
C train.
C train,
C
bruh.
Bruh.
The air
CRRC.
conditioning, no.
It's like this train is like a mobile heater. Like even in
Lack of
Not,
summer.
it's
air
not a
conditioning.
heater. If you're turning on a heater, you don't get the soggy feeling.
Yeah, when you get on maybe like a humidifier, when you get on the train, it's like really warm and moist even in summer. Like the M train's
Depends,
like, I mean,
but
it's not that
yeah,
bad in winter when it's like cold and dry, but if it's in summer, I'd
Oh
much rather
God,
ride the
you
M
would.
no,
trains. I'd much
no,
rather ride
I
the M
agree.
trains.
I agree.
yeah,
I agree. So
I
this
take the
goes
buses.
in bad.
Bad,
Bad. The
bad.
and now
Now for the
S
South
train.
Island
These are
line, this
automated
Mm.
and shorter
Automated, so
versions. Three
you
cars.
can stand at the front like you're the driver.
Yeah, the
like
same goes for the Disney line, but the cab still there
No, you
blocks
can't.
the cab blocks
yeah, pretty much the only time I took it was going to
Ocean Park.
Ocean Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to Wong Chuk Hang, Leitong, or
Oh,
South West Island.
by the way,
Yeah.
um, the S trains have crazy air conditioning. One time I took them, it was so freezing I had to put on an extra coat.
Jesus.
So the two CRRC trains have a problem, either too warm or either too cold.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't know if are all of the trains like that, but damn, that one was cold.
Yeah. I see.
We put this
I
in meh
guess.
for automation.
Mm,
Mm,
I don't know actually. I guess that goes. I mean, it is pretty reliable. I mean, it is pretty okay.
We didn't.
But
To be honest, the two CRRC trains really haven't had that many breakdowns, right?
not many breakdowns.
no,
Not many.
but if I remember correctly, the C trains once overshot at Choi Hung or something,
Yeah,
Oh,
and
problem. Yeah,
the
issues.
handrail rings they got pulled down by someone once, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
signaling issues.
Bruh,
We put this in meh, right?
yeah.
All
I
right.
guess.
High speed rail. I'm not too familiar. We're not familiar with this.
I
We
only
have
took it
not,
No.
once. I only took it once.
bruh.
You took it
Rich guy,
once?
bro.
Just once. Oh
Rich.
come on, that was my journey to Shantou.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I
How
didn't
was
take
it?
it for the return
How
journey
was
though.
it? Yeah,
How
how
was
was it?
it?
It was pretty fast. Like
Of
it's
Naturally,
course, it has
it's
to be.
basically like any Chinese
it's a
high speed
380A.
train.
It does 380 km per hour, and
Yeah,
it looks really
Mhm.
sleek as well.
yeah.
Are the
Not many
seats
memories.
good?
Yeah, the seats are pretty comfortable as well, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
what you'd expect from a
Haven't
high-speed rail train.
yeah, haven't took it in like 3 years, man. The like currently the high speed station is closed because of COVID,
Naturally,
so we can't get to see this often.
Well, I once went to the West Kowloon station, but it's the bus terminus.
I've never even
Oh,
went to West Kowloon. I've only been to Austin and Kowloon stations for
Kowloon
stuff.
station. I walked to Kowloon station from there.
yeah,
I can't even.
they're literally
I've been to the
walkways to it.
stations near the high-speed rail. I've never been there because I don't know what expect.
I think I have been there, like the open day or
Yeah.
something.
Really?
And then maybe
Yeah.
and then I've always had this fear that the border patrols maybe they just come here and ask for my for my ID,
Yeah.
something. So do we
But
put this in
naturally,
awesome or god or decent? This
I guess
is
also.
Decent.
That got tier because it's high speed.
Okay. Okay.
sure, I guess. 1141As. These supplement the SP 1900s on the Tunma line.
Mm. The lights are a little bit
A little
too
bit
shiny.
weird. A little bit weird. And
Naturally,
also, like,
Uh-huh.
the seats, they're much more. There's
they
not
took
many more
away.
seats anymore.
They took
Like, they
away.
took away free spaces, and now there's only free seats for each coach, like each passenger car.
Yeah,
For
and the front also looks just spoopy. It's
Creepy.
the
Yeah.
lights and
it's
the
just
stripe in front make a sinister smile. The same actually kind of goes for the R train, but it's less obvious because the stripe
Mhm.
actually climbs
It's
up to
creepy.
like the roof. The motors of these two trains actually are extremely creepy as well. It sounds like a demon singing.
A ghost.
And then but it gets better once it really kicks in.
Mm-hmm. So I guess this is meh.
Meh.
Hmm. Okay.
R
Now
trains.
for the last
All right,
one,
R
the R
trains.
trains.
these I
These.
don't have
These
are spamming the
replace,
East Rail line naturally because of the harbor crossing from the Shanghai
yeah,
Yeah.
Central Link.
like if I remember correctly, the harbor crossing, the new harbor crossing is gonna open at like somewhere in June, if I remember. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
because Exhibition Station is gonna open and so is Admiralty, so it's gonna be the biggest fucking
Me
transport
and
between
Daniel
harbor.
had what actually rode in the first class ones. At
yeah.
that
I rode it.
train,
I rode on the R train once, the first class
first
compartment
class.
once. I actually rode on the
Never been on first
MLR
class.
first class compartment once as well, but it was on the all you can ride MTR for free day, and the first class was pretty much just full of people. I couldn't even
Yes.
get a seat there.
I could only get a seat when it's like the last 2 or 3
Yeah.
stops.
To be honest, is it really worth it
Never
if
really.
you only
No.
get to stand in the first class because like it's the main purpose is the seats, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Oh
really
If you're
worth it
yeah.
if
talking
you
about the
have to
seats,
The
stand.
SP
buses,
the SP 1900s also had
Yeah, on the East
first
Rail.
class. Yeah.
how are they?
Honestly,
I
I don't
haven't
know.
tried them before. I actually haven't been on them before, so
I
can't
only
really.
recorded the first class car from the outside on my old phone.
I
It's all
see.
gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
These
So
also have a lot of reliability issues. I think one broke
Yeah,
down
the
three
smoke.
days. 3 days after entering into service, the trusty old MLR had to tow it away,
I guess
burned in a fire.
bad, bad.
Bad.
Yeah, bad.
All
All
right,
right. So
Okay,
that's
we're
the
pretty
done.
much that's it for the trains both
and of
historically and
course
present.
Mm.
I just found out I forgot the light rail, so let me just do it real quick.
Oh, you're
Okay,
right. We
the
forgot the
light
light
trail.
trail.
Yeah, all right,
5
jump
or
cut,
4 of
sick
them.
jump cut. All
Like,
right, so we're back with the
Right.
LRT tier list. So this is actually this is phase one before it was refurbished. This is the refurbished phase
mm-hmm.
one. This is phase two, three, 4, and 5. So
Yeah.
should we
Okay.
The
begin?
last, the fifth one is the most recent one. Now you probably
Naturally.
see them in Tinshui Y, Turnmun, or Yunlong.
Yeah, alright, so phase one. The
Phase one,
pre-refurbished ones.
pre-refurbished.
Refurbish.
Um, they sometimes like I guess for like the longer journeys, such as Naiwai to Chungokchun. No, yeah, because like from Naiwai to Chungokchun is a pretty straight line. It goes pretty fast, so I guess it's decent.
Decent. And the
Okay.
refurbished ones, these look almost identical to the phase 4s.
Plastic
Yeah.
seats. No, wait, all of them does
Mo
have plastic seats.
yeah, literally all of them has plastic seats.
It's better than the cold metal seats on the MTR in winter, right?
Yeah,
Winter
yeah,
only.
yeah.
So, which tier do we put this in, really?
Which tier?
Mm,
I don't know actually. I guess meh.
yeah,
Sure. Alright, this
not
phase
much
2,
feelings about it.
this is now
Are these the
these,
Kawasaki ones?
I think so,
These
right?
Okay.
wait, those are Komeng phase ones. I thought those are Komeng phase ones.
Let me just search it real quick. LRT phase 2. The phase 2s, yeah, they were built by Kawasaki.
Oh,
I took them
yeah.
once.
Yeah, I took them once when we
I
visited Mirko.
yeah, the
2020.
Kawasaki ones.
Wait, what's
You'd
it called?
often see them in Chinsho phase.
2021 August. That day.
Oh, now those lines.
These
Now
are like
the CRRC Nanjing Puchen, the phase 5. Eh, I don't know.
Creepy look.
the sad
Creepy.
thing is like these are
Creepy
about to
look,
be
but
retired.
yeah,
Yeah.
These
Sad.
and replaced with the phase 5s. No
yeah.
refurbish for the phase 2. Very sad.
Mm.
Mm,
I get the
so
nostalgia when I'm in them.
Yeah,
I
actually,
agree.
I rode them once. Probably the only time I'll ride them. Really, God tier, definitely. Right.
Mm.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
problem.
All right, phase 3.
Now,
These will be the last ones with the original light rail livery. The
Yeah,
not
like
exactly original,
they were the
but
ones
the
that
OG, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, they were the ones that had the KCR
The KCR livery.
original livery.
Yeah, these will be the
Yeah.
last ones with the KCR livery now that the phase ones have been refurbished, phase twos are about to go.
Mm.
Mhm.
But are these like rare?
These
Depends on
not
where you go, right?
exactly. I not exactly. Depends on where you go, I guess. Like for example, either Tunmun, Tinshuai, or Yunlong.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can probably find them at like the fuck, how do I say it? Uh, the depot in the depot at probably Chunmun or Yunlong.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Oh wait, Yunlong
Wait.
I've only
they
seen the
don't have a
phase three
depot there.
once from my dad's car.
I
I've
see.
I've seen all of them at Chinmun,
Ah,
town center actually.
I see.
So which tier does this go in?
This awesome.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, phase four. I wrote on this.
Now phase 4. Uh,
I don't really see the difference
I
between
don't really
this.
see the difference between the Komeng and the Gonian ones.
Yeah, the I
They're
guess maybe you
basically
could
the
tell them apart.
same.
The windows are a little more, I guess, pointed at the corners, but
Yeah,
but that's just a minor detail. Do we? So this
yeah,
goes into mad with the refurbished phase ones, right?
yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
But you get to see a lot of these in your area, right?
Of course, of course.
And now the phase five.
These
Freak
are just
looks.
the emerging ones. Often take them. We'd often take them. Tinsho Y or Tunmun. You can even see them in Yunlong.
I haven't even seen one to be honest. I've only seen one like in videos and stuff like that. I
If
think
you live in
only one of
yeah,
them is in service, right?
there are several with this. There are several with this actually.
All right, that's
Um,
good,
the
I
I
70
guess.
the 705 or 706, the 751 with one cart. God, I hate that. I
I
actually
see
hate when the
them.
751 with
I
only
saw
one
them
cart.
at like near Two Moon Pier.
And then the 761P with two carts. That's good.
Yeah, like
I saw them
So
at.
I actually don't know why some LRT trains actually run with just one car.
Yeah,
some
efficiency. No, the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Um.
So
Mhm.
so which tier does this go in?
yeah.
Not much feelings about it. Maybe
Not much
meh.
feelings about it.
Meh tier.
Maybe meh.
Okay.
All right, so this is
So
the
yeah,
LRT tier list.
yeah.
All
Mhm.
right, now we can move on to the MTR
To the
lines.
lines.
Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's freaking go.
yeah.
So we have
So
one, two, three. Yep.
we have.
Let.
Okay. It's a little bit hard to
Wait, hold the
judge.
It's
fuck
actually
up.
really hard to judge.
Wait. So that one, the first one is the
That's
Chunwan line,
Chunwan,
right?
Kuntong Island, Chengquan
Kuntong.
O, South Island, Tongcheng, Airport Express, Disney, East Rail, Tunma Line, High Speed Rail, LRT.
Hmm.
Just like that.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Hold the fuck up.
It's gonna be really hard to judge them
Oh, okay.
based
Okay.
on.
The high speed
Like,
rail doesn't
it's
count.
pretty.
Oh wait, there it is.
It is here. It's
All
technically
right.
part of the MTR network. They show it on the maps anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But really want to talk about the future ones and what impacts will they bring.
Yeah. I couldn't
Like,
find any of
for
those.
example,
Sure.
the Northern Link, that one is gonna be from Kamshung Road
To like
all the way
Kutong
up
and
to
Lok Ma Chao.
Either Kutong or Lok Ma Chau.
Well, you can technically you cannot rank it as you've never taken it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't taken them. So these are like the lines that currently exist, and we
yeah,
have taken them.
Hmm.
It's actually really hard to really be. How should I say it? I don't know. Like maybe we'd be pretty biased since we ride more of these lines than some of the others.
yeah, I guess.
Let's try to be unbiased. All
Okay.
right, the
Okay.
Chunwan line,
Okay,
the one I'm the most familiar with.
Yeah, some
Of
of us are
course.
pretty much familiar
Naturally.
with. So for this, I guess like for the whole line, it's okay.
It,
It is okay.
yeah.
Not much special feelings about it, so
Not
I
much special feelings for it either. Yeah.
Yeah.
at mid tier or
It is a
something.
cross harbor route for, and
Yeah.
like connects like the really densely populated areas, so
Yeah,
CRB tier. I don't know.
I guess
I don't know.
B.
B tier.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Kuntong line.
So the Kuntong line,
The
one of
first
the
one.
first
OGs.
ones,
Yep, the
the
first. The
OGs.
Chinwan line was the
So
second. But I somehow like the
um
red lines going first. I don't know why. Anyway,
Mm. So it
since their
does.
extension to
Whampoa.
Whampoa, I guess it's much better now because the
Yeah.
people of Whampoa can just go to East Kowloon. But with also the Tunma line opening, it's much it helps to get to Diamond Hill better.
Okay.
Really quick.
Listen.
But the
Alright.
Whampoa section only has one track, and which means like half of the trains terminate at Home and Tin instead of
Yeah,
heading onwards. Like really sad.
By the
yeah.
And
Like,
way,
what is
by
it?
the
yeah,
way, we get trains departing from Choi Hong.
and occasionally from
Oh
Kuntong as
yeah.
well. I think.
Oh yeah, that's because like that
Like
middle
right near
platform.
the middle platform is like Kowloon Bay Depot.
Yeah, that
Mm.
depot. I wonder why they still left it there.
It's probably for. I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
got
Some
some
people have
use,
made
right?
really,
Originally, trains can just
really
head there.
sus. I don't know. People have made
Sus.
really sus stories about that area, like
It
ghosts,
goes
whatever,
to it
whatever.
goes to the depths of hell, etc., etc. I don't believe
Yeah,
none of that
No.
happened.
yeah. I kind of believed it at first, but now that I think about it,
It's
that's
pretty
bullshit.
absurd.
That's bullshit. Like
Yeah.
honestly.
Plus, you see, those worker trains pass through that place daily. So, what do you think they're
That
gonna
one.
do? Take heading over to the depths of hell with offerings for Satan himself? Nah.
Take the souls of the dead people. All right.
All right. So next, so I guess for that, that would be A.
A tier.
It's also a little bit chaotic. Like um, one for Homanton and one for Wampoa
Wampoa.
and chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as overcrowded as the Chunwan line, though. Seeing
Mm.
as it doesn't
Yeah.
really cross the harbor, I
The
can't
same
really.
works for
It did cross the harbor several times before,
Yeah,
but
at
that
one
was
point, but
taken
that
over.
was Chunkwano line.
Yeah.
yeah. Even
So the Chongquan line
I
gets the
can't even
slack.
remember the last. I can't even remember the last time the Quinton line was like really overcrowded. Most
yeah,
people just get off at
No,
Mongkok
no, no.
anyway, so
yeah.
okay,
Uh-huh.
maybe
It gets
Kowloon from
really
Mongkok and
empty.
Prince Edward.
Oh yeah,
Kowloon,
because
Mongkok, Prince Edward.
Kowloon Tong East Rail
East
Line.
Rail Line. Alright, Island Line.
All right, so the Island Line.
I
Island line.
honestly can't handle it when getting on at
Not
Admiralty.
much to say about this one,
Yeah.
Don't got. Yeah. Don't have
but
much feelings.
I mean,
The station designs are actually pretty unique. Like they're like rounded
yeah,
tunnels.
especially for
Curved
the
platforms. You
last
mean?
free in the West,
Yeah,
Kennedy Town, HKU,
HKU is like the
Chinese one.
deepest as well. Deepest
Hmm.
station on the line.
Yeah,
The
with
lifts.
with a shit ton of exits. Like, there's this long walkway all the way to Whitty Street,
There's
which is
8
And
sets of staircases on the Homanton station on the Kuntong line.
yeah.
every time when I go past Causeway Bay, there's a heck ton of people like boarding or alighting.
I cannot
Heck ton of
handle
Tourism,
people.
like I
tourism.
can't even handle the large amount of people interchanging from the Chunwan line onto the Kuntong line or vice versa at Admiralty. This is why I get on at Central instead.
Mhm.
Okay.
I see, I see. So for that, I guess it goes on the uh
B tier as well, maybe.
maybe the B tier.
Yeah,
All
For
right, so for
Chungkwano
the
line,
Chungkwano
Shunkwano line.
line,
the line that I know best.
Yeah,
well, okay, you go ahead for that. I don't.
you go for this. I
Okay.
only wrote on it 5 times.
So then there's the Lohas Park branch.
Yeah, that.
Like every 3 or
Every
4
two, right? I
trains
don't
to
know.
Poland, there's one to Lotus Park.
It's like a two
Oh.
plus one, right? Every two, yeah.
Oh yeah, 2+1. I don't really know.
And then there's
I
like
don't really
shuttle trains
remember.
that terminate at Lang as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
all of the trains that terminate at Lane are from Lotus Park, but only at non-peak hours.
Yeah.
I see.
Peak hours, they go to North Point.
And there's
I
this
see.
really funny story on how the time taken to head from Cheongkwano to Lois Park and then
Yeah,
back.
that one.
Yeah, there we go. And then on the other platform, you just see another Lois Park train. If you're in a rush, then you're gonna head back
The
to Lois
loop,
Park
the
and
loop,
never go to the Polam. It's
the
like really
loop.
hilarious.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, it does help you tell which people were like just paying attention on their cell phones. They don't even care which train they were boarding.
Oh, damn it.
So, for the Chungkwon line, I
And
guess.
it also goes to North Point and Quarry Bay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of
Which.
the 4 cross harbor trains. The others are TWL, Tongchung, and Airport Express.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll soon have a fifth one.
So wait. Oh yeah. Once there was once a proposal for like the Chungkwon O line
It
to
was gonna head
extend
to like
to
to Exhibition.
Causeway Point North and
No.
Tamar, but
Yeah,
I think that was shortened
the
to.
Tamar was like, I think the Tamar just
Yeah.
wasn't approved of or something.
Yeah, I think that was
Now
shortened to
Exhibition.
Exhibition. Yeah.
At least from what I've heard, there's still cross-platform interchange with the East Rail line, so that's a plus.
Mhm.
Mm.
So I guess that goes to the. Oh, I don't know actually.
C or
What do you
C,
think?
B, I don't know.
C maybe because the inconvenience caused the passengers
Yeah,
Oh,
if they board the wrong train and pay no attention.
yeah.
okay.
South Island line, the second
South
automated
Island
line.
line. Okay, let me just check how many like the schedule. What's the schedule of South Island?
It's like I think it's like 3 to 5 minutes per train,
Oh,
right?
so that's pretty good, I guess. 3 to 5 minutes per train. Um. So, but oh fuck.
Well, they go to South Horizon,
Yeah,
the southern area.
yeah. There was also another. The MTR also proposed another South Island line
That's
from
the western part, and it
Yeah,
goes
the
from
the
western
like
one.
western part
Wafu,
from
Aberdeen, Queen Mary
Wafu,
Hospital,
Aberdeen.
Cyberport, and then heads
They
And
to
then
HKU.
yeah,
they do make the lives of those people that live there convenience, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
but like 3 car trains is, I mean,
not enough,
not a
right?
lot.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
And the South
I
Island
haven't taken it during rush hour, so I don't know how crowded the trains are.
and the South Island line is literally taking over the city bus route 629's job of going to Ocean Park.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
Yeah,
saw a
but the
huge army of city bus.
hmm?
I saw a
I think
large
that's
So
the
a ton
depot.
of
I
city
think
bus,
that's a depot.
yeah,
like at the.
Wangchukhang Depot. Like for like the city but for like the city bus route 629, it's very it just very how do I say it? 兜路咯, 兜路.
It takes a detour.
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes a detour literally anywhere possible. Like right now, as it's extended to um the central pier, and yeah, and also Causeway Bay, so it takes a shit long time.
yeah, and the South Island line is like just straight line
Yeah,
between Admiralty and Ocean Park.
yeah. But I guess in terms of transportation wise, it is pretty good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So I guess B.
B tier.
By the way, at
Yeah.
holidays, like
So
Saturdays or Sundays, weekends, yeah. It's really crowded that you can squeeze at the doors.
Oh yeah, I remember there was a time I was at Ocean Park, and then people were just getting on. I had to wait 2 trains before I could get on, before I could board. That's how crowded
oh
the SIL was. So yeah, maybe expand them from like 3 car trains to like 6 car trains, or maybe
yeah,
even 8
that would
cars.
make it. Yeah,
But
that would
the
make things better.
platforms are
But the
fixed.
platforms are too. But that means the platforms would have to be extended, which
True,
would
really.
which would be
Actually.
which would be costly for them to maintain.
Or
Yeah.
or you can just like make the people walk from the sixth car to the third car to board and alight.
Yeah. Maybe there would like
Huh?
three other cars without doors.
Yeah.
Imagine
Mhm.
how much pain there would be. It would be for like for.
Walk three
Imagine the pain.
cars, no way, no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
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 Or maybe like in Tokyo, there's like the staff actually shove people onto the trains.
Oh,
Uh huh.
that one,
Uh huh.
iconic.
It's
Yeah. All
funny.
right. All right. So next line. That
Chongcheng
is the
line.
Chongcheng line.
Hey.
Some people
Go
have
to
taken it
Chungchung.
to Chongcheng or
Disneyland. You just interchange a Sunny
Kowloon
Bay.
or
Hmm.
Kowloon, I guess.
It does.
Um, I guess I haven't really seen it crowded before, so I don't know how it feels during rush hours.
Oh,
One
believe
time,
me,
like
it's really cramped in the cars. It's so cramped you probably
yeah,
can't even breathe properly. You probably
one time,
asphyxiate.
like we're the school was going to Disneyland, and then when we were leaving, it's really crowded.
Oh yeah,
Um,
also at Light King the train just was starting to leave and then it just stopped for like 30 seconds.
emergency brakes, bruh.
Emergency brake
We
issue.
really
Emergency
tripped.
brakes. I guess that
Yeah,
is.
cuz I was waiting for Jerby.
I didn't know what was that for though.
Yeah, I don't know. The train started moving and it just stopped like it was like nope.
No,
And
yeah, no.
also 6 minutes per train, it isn't that convenient, but I get it because it shares tracks with the Airport Express. Like for
Hmm.
most of the
Yeah.
But I don't think the Airport Express has that much departures. Yeah.
Departure
Yeah, but
schedule.
on the Singapore Bridge as well because it's like
Do they have to slow down?
I don't know. It goes like 135, but it only allows for two trains on. It only allows for one train on each track at most, at maximum. So yeah.
Mm,
I
So
okay.
see.
so this is why you get those thingy trains that kind of just
Oh,
yeah
The ones I would often see swimming when I'm swimming. Like, because I would often see them from Chingy swimming pool and they just go in. As same for the Airport Express.
yeah
So I guess journey wise that goes
B,
to
C or B?
C or B yeah
C. I guess C.
C
Okay.
tier. Airport Express. Ayo, I love this.
A little bit
This
overpriced,
has
I
to
gotta
be.
say.
It's overpriced, bro. A
I have to
hundred
agree.
bucks
It
for
is
an airport.
overpriced.
But is it worth it though? You get those plane style seating. But then again, you get the
No,
similar type of
No, no, no.
seating. You get the
I don't
similar
think it.
seating on East Rail First Class, and
If you're
it's like,
talking about the seats, the
I
airport buses from like Aberdeen, they don't cost over 50.
wait. The airport buses from Aberdeen. You mean like the
811
city bus,
city
the
bus,
city
of
bus
course.
airport express lines?
Um,
Ye-
yeah,
yeah,
how long is a trip on
especially
the A11 from the to the airport from?
A11. Let's see. A11 from North Point Pier to airport. They cost you $40.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Not
So
as
how
much
long
as
is
the
the
Airport
trip
Express though.
from? How
So
long
for
is the
the
trip to
how
the
long
88
is
airport?
the trip?
minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
But but it's often shorter than that.
All right.
Well,
The airport
the
express is like
A12 is
24 minutes.
the wait. So you said that the A11 is $40. The A12 is literally $5 more. The
Oh no.
A12
Oh no.
because like it does go from like all the way from the east, the literal eastern side of Hong Kong Island, Taiwan, all the way
Of
to
course,
So like the western part of Hong Kong
it has to be
is
more
like an
expensive,
airport
like
link,
more area,
right?
bruh.
Yeah. The airport express
uh,
is like premium. It also allows like, in-town check-in services, but obviously suspended because COVID.
yeah. But
Okay.
service wise,
It's 10 minute
like
it's like 15 minutes per train or like 30 minutes because of COVID once again.
yeah, But service-wise, like if you really
Comfortable.
if you really want to get to the airport fast and like how long like is the airport express? Like
24 minutes from Hong Kong to
20,
the airport.
That's fast.
mm,
And then, like, an additional 2 or 3 minutes to get to Asia World Expo.
y- yeah, but if you really want to get to the airport fast, I would suggest taking the airport routes
Yeah,
like the A31, A32, 33, 34, 36, 37, etc.,
You
etc.
have to list all of them, bro.
yeah. You know what's actually funny though? The TCL and the AEL cover. They run like over twice the They run like twice the distance of the Chunwan line, and yet the the journey time is actually slightly shorter.
Like for the few, but I
But
guess
there's like fewer stops anyway.
oh,
8 stops, 5 stops, 16
yeah.
stops. And plus, the
I
operating
guess
speed is faster anyway.
I guess
So
Mhm.
do
that
we
would
put
go
this in
to the S.
S? You sure?
S? You
S?
sure?
It is.
No.
No, actually,
No.
actually,
Overpriced. The
Overpriced
overpriced.
though.
overpriced.
It's
It's pro-
overpriced.
Only good for the rich.
If I would, I'd probably just, if I could somehow, I don't know, if
All right, all right.
I'd probably
So that
set it
goes
to like
in
maybe
C.
40. Yeah, there's also like the morning service for $20, but yeah.
I see.
Disney Line,
So
the first
now,
automated MTR
oh
line.
God, like that is that one line that anyone barely remembers. No one really remembers.
I think
No
if I
one really
remember
remembers.
correctly, it was the first metro line to serve a theme park in the world. I don't know. My
Yeah,
Metro
memory's
line
hazy.
serve a theme park. So,
Or maybe Tokyo was first with the monorail, but I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
guess Tokyo.
I can't
I
even
guess
remember
Tokyo.
correctly. So, what
Like
tier do we? Yeah, go ahead.
so, this also competes with like the city bus B5. The
No,
B5
I
is
thought it was the R routes.
yeah, some of the R routes as well.
R8.
Rate.
R8, but B5 because it stops at Sunny Bay and it also
Okay.
goes to Disneyland.
Yeah. It also passes Inspiration Lake.
Yeah, it does.
Hmm.
I think
But
maybe these are more suited for kids because of like the Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse
Bruh.
figurines on the
I guess
train, and the
for like
Mickey
a
Mouse
CD,
windows. I don't know who is this. Who just joined?
H, can you not? Can you not?
Bro, we're making
please,
We're,
video. Can you,
can you
do
just
you
leave for a
mind?
moment?
unless you know
Thank you.
something about MTR?
Please just go,
Okay. Anyway,
please.
continue.
All right. Yeah, I don't think. So, all right. So, for the Disneyland line, I guess that would go to the oh, and it's gone. D tier.
D
D
tier.
tier, I guess.
East Rail.
Now for the Eastern line. So
Upcoming big
It's long.
expansion.
the first original line in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Um, the upcoming expansion, it's gonna make Admiralty the largest transportation hub in Hong
And
Kong.
also has like the most
Four
line
routes.
interchanges. Maybe tied with Central Hong Kong for like four lines interchanging.
Yeah.
Crazy four lines.
Originally, the Eastern line was going to extend to Central, but due to like land development, I guess they decided not to.
Exhibition
Plus, Admiralty
is
is
as
more
good.
crowded anyway.
Yeah. So I guess it go, but journey wise, no,
It's
like
really long.
co
I'm actually
cost
surprised they didn't
wise,
really include onboard toilets on the train, considering how the trip can be like.
yeah.
Now
Like the
The
stations are
problem,
really far apart as well.
you
Like
just
I
need
remember
to
oh
like
you just
right,
need to
8 minutes.
pee before you get on a train.
Yeah, that's why they have toilets on every single KCR station, like ex KCR station anyway.
They do.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they do. Yes. Let me see. So the original. The Central
and
Admiralty.
it's like the only line which serves the borders, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
arguably maybe Airport Express, but it's the airport. But
arguably the high-speed line,
yeah, high
and
speed.
Mm.
and the new Northern Link, and the new Northern Link that was soon to be built. That was soon to be built
Yeah,
in 2024, I think.
yeah,
They Yeah. So, and also they might add a new station, Kutong.
on the
Mm.
Lock My Chow branch,
Yeah. I guess this would go into the A tier.
A tier,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, now for the
Tune Ma
Tunma
line,
line.
Tune Ma line,
Originally,
Overly long.
Fan.
Hunting Fun. Now for
56
the
kilometers is the longest line, and also
27,
27 stations as well.
Like,
and original X West Rail and X Mount Shan line.
I
Yeah,
was really
Originally, it
worried.
had several problems, such as like the Songwon Toy Station, like where they
they
found a
found
shit
like,
ton of relics.
and then Hong Hom station issue.
And then the inconvenience it caused on fucking Tokwa fucking traffic, the amount of traffic that it resulted in
And then
at
there's
I
the
was
Hong
Tokwa
Hom,
Road.
I was
also
really
the Hong
worried
Hom
that
station.
the trains would catch fire. So the trip's so
Wait,
long.
Yeah, to be.
wait. Trains
But
would
there are
catch
some
fire.
short distance trains that go from like Tunmun to like
Of course, I
Mayfu,
know.
Diamond Hill. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it is also pretty convenient so that you don't have. So, like, for example, if you're going to Kuntong, you don't have to change from Meifu, from the Chunma line to Chunwan and then Kuntong.
yeah. You have
Like,
like direct. You get
you
to
can
Diamond
just go
Hill
to
and
Diamond Hill and then change to Kuntong line. Did that before once.
then and then there's the matter of the entire Kuntong line from Homantin to Diamond Hill. You're
Yeah.
obviously gonna take the choice with like less stations in between because naturally the
Not
Kuntong line has a
really.
lot more stations,
Not
kind of.
really. It's actually similar in
Yeah,
terms of traveling time,
Oh, okay.
and I get
Okay.
to I get a seat.
Yeah. You would literally get a seat.
yeah, because like Homantin is like right in the middle of the Chinma line. On the Kuntong line is like it's closer to the terminus, so
Like,
naturally less
it
people.
has, okay, counting the light rail lines, it has one, two, three, four, five, 10 or above interchange lines, I think.
Yeah,
Let me see it. Let me see. Oh, Taiwan, Diamond Hill, Homan Tin. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So 10
yeah.
interchanges, including the light rail.
And then the MTR had to go through the trouble of reconfiguring every single 7 and 4 car train into 8 car trains for use on the line.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
removing
7 car
the
trains were pretty old anyway.
Yeah,
Like
I rode them
most of them,
once.
most like the maps, they had to replace it with the digital
Yeah, there
ones.
were
Like,
only sticker maps, like really,
yeah, sticker maps. I would have to agree.
on the MLR as well. Those,
Which is why like the big difference really, it's really better.
yeah.
It's much better, really.
This one
So
goes
that
in
goes on the I don't know, B tier.
B tier,
yeah,
right?
probably
And
Okay,
then
but for transportation,
Yeah,
okay,
high speed.
go
I
ahead.
have something more to add about the
Yeah,
Tunma
go ahead.
line.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So for
Yeah,
transportation wise, if you want to go from Tinshui Y to like Wukai Sha, I would not suggest
bus
taking
of
the
course.
Tunma line, like
Bus.
the
Yeah.
bus. For
Yeah.
example, taking the 269M and then changing for the 269D. I
Like,
would not suggest
yeah,
taking
it like
the
does a giant
269D.
semicircle around the city center before
Yeah,
just heading out.
yeah,
Yeah, unnecessary road.
yeah. For the 269D, I would not suggest it because it just detours to Yunlong, which is too much time. So
Well,
269M, 269D, and then the 40X. Simple,
or
really.
TX. So you interchange at the Shinglun
Shingun
Tunnel.
interchange. Yes, yes.
And now we have
So
the high speed rail.
now the high-speed rail. Not much to say about this one other than it's fast, high speed, of course. Um, shit. What else do we add? Transportation wise, like how much is the high speed rail?
It's like from
Um, it how like it does cost around probably
definitely much more than the Airport Express, dude. It's a high-speed rail.
yeah, no shit.
It goes past the border, right?
Yeah, it goes past the border
Yeah,
as well.
Of course, it has to cost more money.
yes.
Yeah, naturally. I haven't
There's
even
like
taken that many high-speed rail trains. The only time I did was the N700 in Japan.
there's like
You
so
rich
many
man.
vent
Oh, come
shafts.
on, it was necessary.
There's
Otherwise,
there's
I'd
like
be,
Okay.
s- I'd be,
guys.
I'd be working my buttock muscles off on a commuter train.
There's like so many ventilation staff shafts across the whole high speed rail. Such as the one at Woshangwai, Naotamei, Tatsingkong, Shekong, Shekyam, Seook, Tai Kok Choi, and West Kowloon itself.
Sus, sus,
Especially the
sus.
one at Namcheong, like the one close to Shamong Road. So many ventilation shafts.
Fence. So, do we put this? Not many people will probably ride this because of
Yeah,
COVID.
it also basically replaced the Guangzhou Kowloon food train at Hong
Like
Kong.
D or
Do we put this in?
C? I don't know.
Um,
Probably C tier, I
probably.
guess.
Okay.
Oh,
And
now the
finally,
light
the
rail.
LRT.
Okay,
Complicated
timetable
but
wise,
convenient.
Yeah, it's
like
really
there's always like for example, when my mom goes to work at Ginza, I would have to check for her. Like for example, after one train, 20 you would have to wait for usually 20 minutes
Wait,
what,
for a light rail.
dude? I
That
thought I
happens.
thought trains
huh?
come like every 30 seconds.
No, that happens on the
Not
Tinshui
definitely
Y.
not 30 seconds, but
That
a few
happens
minutes.
like sometimes a few minutes, sometimes longer, like 20 minutes. I can check right now. I can
Damn.
check right now
Okay.
the timetable. I can check the timetable now. Okay, let's see. So, MTR Mobile, let's start from Tin Sao. Okay, currently like the train currently like the route 705 and 706 is like 3 minutes and 2 minutes respectively,
Uh-huh.
but usually after each train it would take either 20 minutes, which is awful.
One
Damn, bro.
awful.
Yeah, especially the 751, which takes okay, currently I'm looking at the Tinshui Y timetable and the 751 from to Tinyat 11 minutes.
Bro.
11 damn minutes. Uh
11 minutes.
The map itself is
Awful.
actually pretty complicated, but it I guess it gets the job done.
yeah, I guess it does.
Like the zones though,
Now
I actually
the
don't know what the
the
meaning really is.
651P to Tunmun Ferry Pier, it's also long, 14 minutes, but
Actually,
understandable.
what's with the zones in the light rail?
It
Like
costs you
zone
money.
1, it costs you for each zone, like for each zone.
Yes.
From so I've tried to go back home from Tunmun. I've tried this route from like Samsing all the way to Tinshui Y. First, I would take the 505 and then either switch from Ondeng or Xizhongsam, take the
Mm.
751, and then maybe take the 705 at Tinwing, which takes it. It isn't really ideal, and it is pretty expensive, like $6 if I remember correctly.
$6.
Yeah, from Samsung to Tinsao.
Just one. Just it's in the same district.
Yeah,
It's not the same district, bro. What do you
really,
mean? Like
Wait.
it's you're literally going from zone 1 to zone 5A.
I mean
bro.
the
So,
geographical.
oh, I see. But like I guess for each zone, you're going at like 5 zones. So, I guess it's understandable.
So,
Mm.
which tier is the LRT gonna go?
Um, it pretty much
See?
for Okay, but also one good thing about it is that if you take like the West Rail, you don't have to. It's basically riding the light rail for free.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, it goes
A
A
tier.
tier.
Okay.
Alright, alright, you thought we were done. There's still 3 more bonus rounds. We are now
Yep.
also ranking
Yay.
the Ngongping cable car, the Hong Kong tram, and the Peak tram.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, so let's start with the trams, I guess.
Trams.
These go on Hong Kong Island.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you forgot to share screen.
Oh yeah, right, right,
Screen.
right, right.
All
Okay,
right.
screen shared.
Now for Hong Kong
Right.
tramways.
Tramway.
Haven't really taken it.
They are.
I've,
Taken it.
I've
They
taken it
are.
only once, but I see these every time I go on Hong Kong Island.
Yeah.
Of
Same.
course, you do. They're slow. Of course, taking the buses would be the better alternative if you want to get somewhere fast. But
Yeah, but
in
they are
terms of
pretty cheap.
tourism, yeah,
Yeah.
enjoyment.
And plus, back when Pokemon Go was actually a thing,
Hmm.
people
Ah,
would just get on the trams and catch Pokemon. Like,
Oh
kind of
imagine
yeah.
lazy, but
heading from
okay.
Kennedy Town all the way to, like, Chaiwan.
All no, actually, all the way
Yo,
to Shao K1.
actually,
Wait,
true. Yeah,
with Witty Road, like the west.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, it's from, like, Kennedy all the way to Shaoqing-1. That's the entire island line as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
literally the first
The
generation of the.
whole Hong Kong island had some transport. They're
Actually,
just
I dare I
overlapped.
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
actually.
the first generation of the tram.
Alright, so, this is just, this is nostalgic for pretty much, I guess,
yeah. I know.
boomers.
And the tourism.
And also for tourists.
I and it's also pretty cheap.
It's, like, cheap.
Hmm.
4 to 6, $4 if I remember,
Yeah.
A
and
few
two
dollars.
dollars
Yeah.
for old people.
Someone just called the Island Line the express version of the tram.
No,
Well,
no, I
technically, he's not
technically
wrong.
Yeah,
yes.
he's not wrong. It stops at fewer stops and is actually a lot faster.
But I heard the buses like the 700 something are faster.
Yeah.
Right. So that goes in the
Easy
S
S, right?
S.
Easy S tier for the
Hmm.
tram. Cable car.
Now the cable
Tung
car.
Chung.
Again, tourism.
Yeah, once again,
Yeah,
tourism. I've only ridden it once.
I've written it several times with mom and dad.
I don't I don't really remember, but I think at least once.
Mm,
I was
I
like
think I've
7
written
when
it.
I rode it.
Mm, uh, I actually hate the crystal one. Like, bro, it scares me.
You're just afraid of heights.
Funny.
Yeah, I am. I I know that I am. And
Mm.
like sometimes during the winter, like one time during the winter, it completely froze and stopped working.
Oh goddamn.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
completely
imagine
stopped working.
everyone just suspended high up in the air.
I would
Yeah,
be fine, but others, I don't know.
I guess they'd be scared
Yeah.
shitless.
So which has
And
it
I mean,
actually
it
did
is
it
pretty.
actually stop working though? Like has it stopped because of COVID?
No, I took it once in September 2020.
All right.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it is pretty good.
Yeah.
It is it is also very safe. So
A
B.
B art. And
B.
finally we have
Okay.
the peak tram.
The
It's really
funicular
sad.
ra- the funicular railway. As you can see in the picture, that red tram, it has
It's
been
gone.
replaced with the
It's gone.
sixth
Of course,
generation.
you can take the tram, but
Oh, and by the way, remember that tram car we found at like the peak,
Yeah,
Lucas?
that's the
oh,
green
that one.
one.
The green one. It's from 1956, still carrying the headboard, celebrating the anniversary it had in 1988. Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, wait, the
So
new ones I just searched it up. The new ones look I don't know. It's more of like the design is more of that of the green one. It's like more similar to that of the green one.
Yeah.
Talk about the way to go to the peak. You can of course
Bus,
take the bus,
naturally.
I mean, the
but
15X is an option.
you remember when the dam or something like that collapsed and the roads were broken
The
and they
dam.
had to use single deckers,
Yeah.
and the single deckers, they're just faulty. The handbrakes broke.
Brake
The
I
driver
issue.
broke the entire handbrake, so it fell out
Yeah.
I
the
see.
handle.
So which tier does this go in?
Which tier?
B or C, yeah.
For the final one, I guess B.
Alright, more
Mhm.
positive notes. Alright, guys, so this is it. We have rated the MTR lines, the LRT
Yeah.
trains, and the MTR trains. So
Mhm.
leave a like if you enjoyed. If you didn't, just feel free to dislike. I can't even see him
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, we can't see
And
him,
also
Okay.
but
check out
eventually.
Nationalist Rhine's channel. I will link it in the description.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
I guess I'll see you next time. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye
Farewell.
bye.
Bye bye.